I deleted my bet app today. No more sports betting for me. Been going back and forth with this the last couple months. Delete it. 10 days later, add it back. Make a few more wagers. Delete it. Um, Sometimes the wagers are winners and sometimes they're losers. But overall, it's a roller coaster of emotions, draining, and it encourages me to watch more sports, which I'm also trying to get away from. Super Bowl was today, and it's the last football game I'll ever watch on professional sports football. Didn't watch a regular season game all year this year. Till the final regular season game, Sunday nighter, and then I watched the whole playoffs. It like lured me right in. Like last year, I watched the last 4 playoff games, and that's it, the whole year. So last 2 years, I basically didn't watch for 90+% of the year, but next year 0.00, and no college football, nothing. But yeah, the bet app is gone for good. Craziest bet today too. I bet like 200 to start the Super Bowl off, and then I'm realizing I had a strong feeling it was gonna be real low scoring. Over under was 45.5. I'm like, it's gonna be way lower than that. It was 9-0 at halftime, so I put more money on in the third quarter and started making live bets. I ended up putting another 300 on the third quarter, and Drake May, the QB for Patriots, had 60 yards passing with 13 minutes left in the ball game, and my original bet had him under 225 yards passing for the game. So I'm like, oh, nice, that's coming in. That's kind of why I put more bets down. In the last 13 minutes, there was 30 points scored in the fourth quarter. Drake May got up to 295 yards passing. He threw for 235 yards in the last 13 minutes. Seattle playing prevent defense, but still. So I wagered 500 today. The only wager I won was Kenneth Walker, the third, winning the MVP. So I only got back $85 on a $10 bet. So minus 415. But I'm happy for real now. Like, it's almost like surprising that I'm like happy that I lost $415 today. Like for real. Look at my eyes. Being serious. Like for like maybe 2 minutes after the game, I was like, oh man, why did I do that? I wasn't, betting for like a month almost, and it's like I had to do that today. But it's like all meant to be, and creator wanted me to like go with a bang and just to make it a memorable last game to ever watch on football and last game to ever bet on that bet app. No more bets. Like the roulette casino. No more bets. No more bets. No more bets. Right? So I'm done with betting. Recently I've had like the craziest bets where it's just like, what? That can't even happen. It's like, like 500 yards passing in the fourth quarter. It's like, okay, wait, how did that, it's like, it would be like if I bet a hockey game over under 5.5 and it's like 1-0, middle of the third. Like, oh, okay. And all of a sudden the score is like 10-9 at the end of the game. It's like yeah, I'm having bets like that. It's just like, what? I've had about 3 or 4 of those in the last year. I'm just like, I'm 43 years old. I've been betting since I was 11 years old, which is like nutty to think. I used to go to the corner store Sunday afternoons and have $2, $2 bills, those orange ones, and give them to an adult. Ask, hey, can you get my Sports Select NFL ticket? Pick 3, 4 games. 11, 12 years old. No joke. So, but from that time, last 31 years betting, 4 of the 5 nuttiest bets in my life happened in this past year. And I'm not even betting that much this year, to be honest. I've been reducing just like a lot of my negative habits. But it's like, I think creators trying to say, Joshua, this is gonna happen. You think you're gonna win the bet, and then at the last quarter or the last third period, boom, like just straight, like what? How did that even happen? Like 5 touchdowns in 5 minutes just to ruin the bet. It's like these. The craziest bet I ever had back in the day, 2006. I think it was like January, February. I had the Detroit Pistons, who were good back then, playing the Orlando Magic. And I was living in Windsor. I was listening on the Detroit radio in my bedroom. And they're up by like 17 points. And the spread was minus 15.5. And I still remember the Detroit announcer. And so for the Magic brings the ball up the court, shoots one from half court at the buzzer. And you can hear the buzzer on radio. He hits it. Pistons win by 14. I was like, no. I bet like $3 bills. And that's 20 years ago. So that's like a G note, right? I was like, whoa. But that was always like the craziest bet I ever had until this past year. Or maybe last year or two. I've had about 4 like that, including today. Like, come on, Drake May had 60 yards passing through 3 quarters plus 3 minutes. Or 3 quarters and 2 minutes. He had 60 yards passing through 47 minutes a game. He throws for 235 yards passing in 13 minutes. I know Seattle was backing up a bit, but like he couldn't even like breathe in the pocket for the whole game. And all of a sudden he's just like, anyway, I'm glad though. Like, I can tell I'm not even like, normally I'd be like, why'd I lose that? I'm like, yes, thank you, Father, thank you, because if I had won today, I would have tried to parlay that money on the Olympics. For real, I would have cashed out some, but I would be like more bets, and then I'd be like tuning in to the channels. Oh, we got curling here. It's like, I'm joking, I wouldn't do that, but like, oh, I'm betting on like like all this. Anyway, yes, it is truly a blessing sometimes when you lose money. It clears air, space. You can breathe. We have to let go of our addictions to allow space for new habits and new pathways to a new way of life to begin. And this has been lingering with me, watching the sports and sports betting a bit. Right? The sports watching, like, I'm gonna be honest right now. I plan on watching the men's hockey Olympics, and then 2 months, hopefully nothing. But then I'm gonna be tempted for NHL playoffs. Right? That's always been my favorite my whole life, and I'm gonna build strength in this time, and hopefully, if anything, at that time, just a tiny bit, right? But just stay in the moment, keep going, and yeah, it's the best $415 I ever lost in my life today. Sunday, February 8th, 26. That bet app is Gonzo. Bye bye.